But the game decides. Like, video games never do anything randomly. Well, I guess that's kind of true. There's, you know, there's no true RNG with computers, right? But like, video games never just like, you know, choose to break their own rules out of the blue, you know? There must have been something, some corner of the party ball that I collided with right there. Can't see it visually, but I must have conflicted with some polygon on the party ball for that to happen. It's funny that that's the difference between life and death, but hey man, this game's rules. I'm the one trying to speedrun it, you know. Any casual player would never have to deal with that kind of stuff because, you know, they just slowly go into the goal or whatever. It's the risk we take. It's the sacrifice we make. It's the steps we take. It's the cake we bake. It's the lake we take. You can't take a lake. Has anyone ever taken a lake? It's pretty hard to do. You have to get a big straw. You know, that's fine. Just tell you what, 41 cycle, super easy. Easiest cycle in the world. This is like the only one I can handle right now. There we go. I have, but I'm a god, so it doesn't count. Yeah, but what the heck? That's cheating. It's an amateur-only competition. Jeez, read the rules. You gotta not have omnipotent powers to participate in this event. Whoa. Okay, Toggle, alright. What's up, these bus? How's it going? I'm feeling a little sicky. A little sicky today. Ah, frick. But just because you're sick doesn't mean you can't speedrun, if you ask me. Maybe you can't speedrun well, I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna try my best today. See what happens. Same. Headache. I feel ya. Not currently, I don't have a headache. It's more of like a weird queasiness. It's probably just from lack of sleep. I did not get enough sleep last night. Whoa, okay, we're alive. That's all that matters. We're alive. But headaches are the worst. When they're really powerful, you really can't just focus on anything. Sucks. Sucks the life out of you, that's what sucks. But you'll get better. Take a Tylenol, take an ibuprofen, take a heroin. Whatever it takes. Alright, let's see if I can pause. Actually, pausing seems to be the one thing I can do when I'm sick. Who knew? I guess pausing takes no skill. Who would have thought, dude? The frickin' monkey ball boomers were right. Speedrunning is frickin' easy, dude. I don't even have to be healthy. Alright, aside from that extremely slow punch seesaw, it's not the worst second split of my life. All in all, it was deathless. That's all I can ask for. Alright, let's see what we can do with this. Whew, that was a clean spiral bridge. It's really hard to get that first cycle, actually. It looks like I caught that okay, but like, you have to know a lot about how to cut corners and build up speed in order to do that. It took me so long to start getting that strat consistently. It's gonna be nice to go back to story mode with that strat mastered though, because that strat and story mode is a killer. Instead of being the 21st level, it's like the 71st level. Hey Potter, why did you disappear from Discord for a bit? I know you're back. I never disappeared from Discord. I'm always around. I changed my profile picture. Maybe that confused you? I don't know. Well, yeah, I'm usually around. Sometimes I go out with family and stuff, but you can usually get a response from me. But nothing too major happened now. Just like Mother's Day weekend. Nice 70 frame. You know, I never practiced the 70 frame because it's so easy to get the 80 frames, but we usually get it. It's not that hard to do, so I guess it's not worth practicing. But yeah, if you meant over the weekend, Like just over the weekend, like not often like being like yellow away online. That was just because it was like my grandfather's birthday on Saturday and Mother's Day on Sunday. But I don't disappear. I don't have enough of a life to just leave Discord. That's an unfortunate error on Double Spiral. That was weird actually. I thought I did perfectly actually. Weird. There we go, second try. Whatever. We'll take it. My monkey 3D cartridge is still where I left it, on the floor. Poor guy. I tell you, it sucks to be a monkey 3D cartridge. I hear that game's not even that bad. Apparently it's too easy. That's what Amoeba said. But you know, the casuals gotta play something, right? Alright. Aside from the one death, I think we'll still be saving time. I think we had 2 deaths in our PB. Or like, a death and no Spiral Bridge first cycle. Yeah, we're saving a lot of time still. Holy frick, there's so much time to save in this split. It's too bland. Oh yeah, yeah. If it's easy, it'll feel bland too. I feel you. I mean, the fact of the matter is they have made an extremely good Monkey Ball game since, you know, Monkey Ball. There's a couple good ones, but you know Monkey Ball 2, Deluxe, and 1 are the best. Everyone knows it. You can be a Banana Blitz apologist all you want. Clean momentum. I guess we'll do 1 wall boost. I noticed Amoeba switched to frame boost and wall boost. But, I don't know. I'll probably just stick to the same boosting I always do just because that's how I remember the collision. That's not a frame. Ooh, quick way to die though. Let's go. There we go. You know, even though the backup frames in the story mode version of Vortex are kind of dumb, it's nice to have them. Makes it a little bit less nerve-wracking to get that frame, because you know, in challenge mode, if you miss a frame, you gotta kill yourself. It's annoying. Nice trampolines. Did that make up for the Vortex time loss a little bit? Hopefully. I haven't played Banana Splits, but I hear it's good. Oh yeah, Banana Splits. Yeah, you gotta have like a... Whoa, whoa, whoa! Holy! Jeez, that was terrifying. Oh my gosh, that was really scary. I accidentally got collision. You're not supposed to try and get collision there. You only get collision there for the IL. Twice I've like gotten owned by accidentally going for the IL strat during runs. The IL tournament has freaking ruined me, dude. I didn't even win. Like, what was the point of getting all this muscle memory? Who dies to Vortex? This is a Vortex. This isn't Vortex, this is a serial jump. I said Banana Blitz though, but you're probably just bringing up another game, which is fair. I kind of want to play Banana Blitz actually. I was making fun of it, but it looks alright. What are you doing, Peter? Come on. Guess we gotta do, like, you know, a no reset to get into the groove, right? It's just how it is. It's weird. That start's hard. I just don't have enough experience with it, though, I imagine. We could probably still PB, actually. I'm like, oh, it's just a no reset. You could probably still do it, Peter, if you have some faith. Biscuits and gravy is the best. I can imagine biscuit means like some kind of fried food. Is that fried food? Because when I first think of biscuit, I think it's something sweet and covered in chocolate and mixed that with gravy. It sounds outlandish, but even then, you could probably mix chocolate with gravy. So I guess I shouldn't judge. But you're probably talking about something baked or fried. What is a biscuit made of? What kind of biscuit are we talking about here? I know what gravy is. What kind of biscuit are we talking about? Again, despite those deaths, like, it's not impossible for us to PV. It's gonna take, like, a really good end game, which is the part that's I'm the worst at, but, you know, if we get Strata first try, anything's possible, right? Honestly, that will be my, that's what I need. I need to get Strata first try as a confidence booster, and boom. I'll flawless the next 30 levels. That was a sick charge. That was actually sick, dude. If you can land on that wormhole to force an earlier cycle, you're freaking, you're on a good run. I just had to drop off earlier. For some reason, I felt like I dropped off at the perfect time, so I didn't even hold back. If I held back, I probably could have lived there too. Alright, second try is fine. Honestly, we can still 16 with this run thanks to that. I guess we'll see what happens. That's like the last really unforgiving level in the run. So now it's just up to playing clean. I think I can't try and go straight in the goal if I get that kind of height. I always bounce up into the party ball. A biscuit's biscuit, you know, like a sausage biscuit site? Well, like that, but just a biscuit. Okay, I get it. So it's like bread. It's not sweet. Okay. Must be a regional dialect thing, because when I hear the word biscuit, I think chocolate coated like cookie. Or like a tea biscuit. And I'm talking like I come from like a foreign land. That's just Canada. It's probably just my family, even. It's probably not even all of Canada. Holy frick. I knew it. I knew I had to hold up a lot for that one. I picked up way too much speed. That was sick, actually. Not gonna lie, that was kind of sick. Good thing I practiced free throw a lot, and I actually learned how to recognize the different speeds that you can get. Which helps a lot when you randomly get a bunch of speed bumps. Alright. Gonna be losing some time. Yeah, losing some time. Maybe we'll be equal. There's a big fade out screen before I split, so we might be losing time. We'll be even. Okay, I think I get what a biscuit is. Like a breadstick, maybe. Because I'd put a breadstick in gravy, so I'm just gonna pretend it's a breadstick. Alright, good master, and we get a 16. And I was literally just doing master runs earlier, and I was able to get a couple deathless ones, so let's see what we can do here. That's unfortunate. Nah, see, this is the second level of master, so if that happens, you can just reset, but we're kind of playing this expert run here, man. We can't have that happen again. Okay, whatever. We can't afford one more death. But you know what? That's probably the last extremely difficult level of the run. Let's go for it. My family uses gravy with a tiny bit of sausage in it. Sick. That actually sounds dope. I think the gravy my family makes is just like really standard gravy. Nothing added to it. But it all tastes the same, you know. You know it's gonna taste salty, it's gonna be greasy, it's gonna fill you up, and you're gonna be happy until you have to poop later. That's how gravy is. It's been a while since I've had some good gravy. When's Thanksgiving again? Dang, it was just Thanksgiving a bit ago, wasn't it? Huh? Actually, more like half a year ago. Holy frick. Time flies. I really went too early, so I had to slow down hard, and then after I slowed down, I could barely make it again. That was terrifying. Alright. Again, we really have this one shot. All we need is a Deathless Master Extra. Oh, yeah, wow, this is gonna be a tight 16 if we're gonna get one here. Holy frick, yeah, we need a perfect Master Extra. Oh, here we go, I guess.
Ready?
52 variable width is a good start. Oh, nice. Oh, that's exactly what we need! That is a fantabulous striker collision. Alright, we get planets. I think we're in there. Okay. All I have to do is not die on Nintendo. I can't see, I can't see. Turn around. Holy frick, that was scary. I hate it when I get stuck with weird camera angles on Nintendo. It's quite terrifying. Huh! Okay! Fair enough, I guess. Nice! Well, there's the 16 I was looking for. Not quite the most expected end outcome. I mean, we're only 36 minutes into the stream.